Genesis is a group art exhibition featuring many young artists at the Okomoko Art Gallery in Lagos.
Some may have closed, but in the middle of it all stands Okomoko Art Gallery, which has braved the odds, opening its doors so art collectors and other visitors can see more works of art with a difference, beginning with its maiden exhibition titled Genesis.
I titled it Genesis because it is like the beginning of more to come. Because we have intentions of having so many other exhibitions, but because this is our first exhibition here in the Okomoko Art Gallery, we titled it Genesis, as in the first and the beginning of many other exhibitions to come. Those are outstanding works. Those are works with unique concepts. It's not a work you will see here and you go elsewhere and you see a similar thing. No. They come with their own different ideas and they try to put in their best to show the world what they can give.
The gallery decided to create an exhibition to show these unique pieces done by names that have loads of potential. Some of them are tutoring others, even though they are not yet popular in some circles.
We have works of people like Chidechukwu, who is a great painter and graduated from IMT Enugu since 2002. We have works of people like Chinedu Uzoma, who is a graduate of Lagos State Polytechnic and a great painter too, who teaches some other upcoming artists how to paint. We have works of people like Chioma Edoga, who is a lecturer in Unizik and a good painter too.
Some of the artists are here to explain the images they've brought to this exhibition hall and what inspired them to create it.
These are my works, and the first one, which is titled Love Plug, and the other one titled Pregnant Yet Beautiful. Pregnancy, I would like to talk about Pregnant Yet Beautiful first. In African, we all have our women, when they are pregnant, they are always kind of ugly and they don't look more attractive. But still yet in African, we have some women that when being taken care of well during pregnancy, they look more attractive than when they are not pregnant. So this is a painting of a woman. Yes, her face isn't there, but she's proposing beauty. She's pregnant and she's still in shape. And also her hands, they are representing petals. Every woman is a petal. She's meant to be cherished, she's meant to be adored. And secondly, I would like to talk about love plug. In every relationship, we have a perfect match. That is, there's a man for every woman and a woman for every man. So we would go out there to look for and choose which one best fits our caliber, which one best fits the character we want them to portray. Okay, for example, we ladies we are always like, I want a tall man that is chubby, that is this and that. So that is what we want, and when we find them, they fit into the kind of lifestyle we want. So this two representing here, they are two lovers, love plug. They fit into each other because without this cannot work, and without this, the other cannot work.
I'm exhibiting two works here. There is a female figure there. Yes, that is titled Natural Beauty. Yes, and the second one there is Viking. It's a male head that is representing a warrior. You know, every one of us, we have a fighting passion in us that actually keeps us going in life. Because as a man, there is challenge every day that comes knocking at your door every day. So you need to be fearless. You know, Vikings are actually represented as warriors that go for the taking. They can conquer any territory that they feel that is weak. We as humans, we have that zeal in us too. We tend to prey on the weak ones. So as humans, we have that zeal to fight, to conquer our territory. So that is what that work is actually talking about. You have to be very fearless in your endeavors. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are pursuing in life, you have to be very, very fearless. You see the materials that I use there. I use chain for the beards, and there is chain for the earth there, which is a very strong material, right? Representing strength.
I made this work in 2020. It was, I call it the modern thinker. I made it in 2020 because it was a very interesting time for the world. The year 2020 was when the COVID-19 became fully blown, and I was amazed at how people came up with different solutions to things, you know. So this thinker here, I adapted it from Auguste Rodin's work, The Thinker. But then this time around, many people have adapted it to different things to suit their needs. And I find that it's also very apt for the situation we're in 2020. And then I thought, well, why not use this? So you can see the thing difference here is that this thinker is wearing a face mask. So it just goes in line with what we had at the time. We had the COVID-19, and a lot of people were coming up with different wonderful ideas on how to deal with the problems we were facing at that time. If you can remember, we started having online schools. I mean, it was almost unheard of before then. But then during the COVID period, people came up with ideas on how to do so many things. People started working from home. A lot of ideas started coming on solving social problems. And I think this modern thinker is very apt. And we have overcome a lot. And it shows that we human beings, we can overcome whatever that is actually thrown at us, as long as we just sit down and think.
So most of the artworks here are the kind of works we used to do when I was in IMT. Mainly village settings, then the streets of Lagos. That's the kind of thing we see here in the Lagos. Then some abstracts, some stylized works, and then some other kind of arts that we feel that are already facing out. Because there are some arts that used to exist when we were much younger, but now we don't see them anymore. And because some artists doesn't have opportunities of showcasing their works, most of these styles are dying.
According to the organizers, the Genesis Art exhibition is the first in the series of many more to come within this space.